Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are looking at the YieldMax ETF payouts I received on Friday, the 11th of July, 2025. It affected the weeklies and the Group A's. In this video, we're going to go through some background on the YieldMax ETFs, my strategy using them or purchasing them, review this week's YieldMax income that were related to what was released or what was announced on the 9th of July. Look ahead to next week's YieldMax ETF announcement on Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. That'll affect the weeklies and the Group B's. Brief disclaimer, investing involves a risk of loss. This video is not meant to be financial advice, and other than owning the ETFs presented in this video, I have no affiliation with the company that issued them. So as background, on July 9th, YieldMax announced their dividend payouts for their weekly ETFs and their Group A ETFs, which are paid for every 4 weeks. Here is a copy of that, or a presentation. Or this is what they basically announced on the 9th of July. And as you can see, the weekly payers and the Group A and all the affected stock or ETFs that they have that were paid out on this Friday. And then, of course, they announced what's going to be done the week after that. So, going back to the presentation, my strategy is to use the announced dividends and buy more of the ETFs so that I can get roughly $150 per month or $1,800 per year in dividends from what I own as far as YieldMax ETFs go. All right, so let's look at the files here. On using their announcement, I inputted the latest dividends. I also use an average. Whichever is lower, I use that to do my calculations because I want to make sure that I get the my goal versus falling short. So as you can see here, the green ones are the ones that were used. So if the latest ETF or dividend payment is less than the average, then I use that. If the average is lower than the announced ETF on a Wednesday, then I use the average. And again, that allows me to get the estimated dividend that I want. And as you can see, I estimated I was going to get $2,757 or $2,700, and what I actually got was 2 cents off. There's always some kind of rounding error. I don't know what it is, but this is what ended up happening on Friday when it hit my account. I actually got 2 cents more than I estimated, which is fine. $2,757 is great, and I'm happy with that. And looking forward to next week, which would be the weeklies and the Group B. And as you can see, it looks like I'm going to need to add another $200 or $2,000, assuming the weeklies don't need to be bolstered some more. And this was $1,680. Now it's $1,800, like the weeklies, and so it looks like $2,000 more. But we'll find out on Wednesday when they make the announcement how everything gets adjusted here, and then of course gets adjusted to my average. All right, so let's go back to the presentation. So action items, ready my portfolio for next week's YieldMax announcement on Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. That'll be affecting the weekly ETFs and the Group B ETFs, which means I'll have to hope, and I'm also increasing the dividend payout goal from $140 per month last cycle to $150 per month during this cycle. All right, so hopefully that helped you out. If you like this video, click on the right to see what the announcement was like video. The announcement video that I made last week on last Wednesday, which supports the payout that I just presented. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next video. Thank you.